Muted by accident. You're listening to the podcast where slip-ups turn into stories. Today, the gaming episode. Grab your controller, unmute that mic, and press start.
Hello and welcome to Muted by Accident, the worst podcast on the internet. Today, we're going to be talking all about video games.
Now, wait, hold on. Before we do that, and I love the fact we're talking about video games, but before that, Tommy, I'm so happy to see you're alive. Last episode, if you were watching and if you missed it, Tommy was being held hostage by Captain Marshall of the MSC Cruise Line. Me and Tony did extensive work with combination of the FBI as well as local agents on the ocean, and discovered he was, in fact, being held hostage on the way to, I think, Little St. James Island, I believe is the island they were heading to, which is kind of weird, but not sure why they're heading there. But Tony and me worked really hard. We found him. He is currently in the investigation room right now, actually being interrogated, questions from the FBI to confirm everything that happened to him. So I'm glad they're letting him, chime in during this podcast, of course. But Tommy, glad to see you. Glad you made it.
Yeah, glad to see everybody. Actually, do you want to know what was actually pretty weird?
Wow.
They were actually looking for Jake Gyllenhaal and Mr. Beast. So,
okay.
yeah.
And they found you instead.
Yeah, they found me instead.
He kind of looked like both. The AI sensors got thrown off.
Yeah. So
I mean, I guess it's a blessing, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, a blessing for me, but for Mr. Beast or Jake Gyllenhaal,
like this motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, at least they found you. At least they found you. At the end of the day, like Jake Gyllenhaal and Mr. Beast, I hope they find them as well. But I mean, we were more waiting for Tommy. So
yeah, of course.
Good work, team. That's all I have to say. Tony, good job. I know Tony did some good research.
Yeah.
Using Google Maps and
I don't know if that's what it was.
Something like that.
I mean, either way, I'm here.
I don't want to talk about
I'm here. I'm alive.
All right. Well, Tommy, I know you're the one that wanted to start this episode off, so I know you got a question for us about gaming, and let's kick it off for what you got.
All right. So my first question is, what video game or video game series you wish did better than we all anticipated?
Did better. Okay. I guess I'll kick it off real quick. What game do I hope did better? I mean, the game started to get better, but it started as an absolute train wreck, and unfortunately haven't seen much of it after that. But Cyberpunk 2077. Come on, guys. Cyberpunk arguably was set to probably be one of the biggest games following GTA ever.
And the start was such a flop, but
Dude,
like
the start crushed.
Started to get better.
It did. It's a lot better. It's a lot better now. But in the beginning, and that's the unfortunate part about it, the beginning was so bad that it turned so many people away from it.
Whoa, I'm dark.
And they never came back.
There you go.
And then after that, they just left, and they never came back to the franchise, which is unfortunate because that game has so much potential, and still to this day has so much potential to be one of the best games ever made. But unfortunately, like, they released it too early because investors were getting a little too antsy.
That's the problem with AAA games nowadays. These investors fucking try to force it too early, and it ruins it.
Well, that's why I'm glad GTA is delayed, man. I'm glad GTA is delayed because the game's going to come out really good, I hope. So
exactly. Take-Two's smart in that aspect, at least. Like, they're the ones that they're like, look, Rockstar, you do the game stuff. If you tell us it's too early, we'll respect that. We do the money stuff.
For sure.
We trust your decision because they hit the mark every time and then surpass.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Tony, you good down there? I keep seeing you saying Tommy. What's going on?
He's NBA.
Fuck you.
Okay.
He's NBA.
So, yeah, but that's it. Cyberpunk 2077, man. If you guys haven't played the game yet, play the fucking game. It's so good, man. It's such a good game.
I still haven't finished it, but,
Dude, you got to. The game's amazing. DLCs are great. Everything's great about it.
So my game, I kind of have two, but in a way they kind of intertwine. But I'll say Halo and Destiny. Halo, like I'll say, if we leave it at Bungie, then we don't have to include it. But Bungie with Destiny, all right, we were promised so much, and the concept, there was so much concept art, and like the way they talk, like this game that you're going to be able to carry this character for 10 years, and then look back, like, yeah, I remember getting that day one, and I still have it. And then 2 years later, they're like,
we're actually going to vault all the content,
New
and
game.
you're not going to play it.
yep, new game. Guess what? That character, fuck them. New character, like.
Oh, guess what? Every time we drop a $40 DLC, guess what? The old one doesn't exist anymore. The old one doesn't exist anymore. You can't play this content anymore. $40 battle pass.
If I can only choose one to argue, it's definitely would go to Destiny, just for the simple fact that it kind of like Cyberpunk had so much potential, and we were promised so much, and they just went in the completely wrong direction. Because like Tony said, fucking Activision's right up their ass, and they are money. Give me everything, and it ruined the whole fucking game because it was also pushed out too early. Thankfully, not as many issues as Cyberpunk. Rest in peace. But it's getting better. But yeah, and Halo, it's more just of a case of once Bungie left, it just started falling apart. The studios that took place, a little also money grabby. And they didn't play it smart in development cycles, like hiring contractors and only giving them 7-month contracts to work on a game, and then hire new contractors for that know nothing about the game. And by the time they learn it, their contract's up. Like, it was a mess.
That is funny, because me and Tony were just talking about freaking Destiny like a few days ago, and how upset we were with all the DLCs and everything, and how bad the game just became a money grab. It was
fucking. It made me so mad every time I seen a new DLC come out, bro, because I really did love that game for the longest time.
Yeah.
But I also hated it. It was that love-hate relationship.
It happens in a lot of games these days, though, unfortunately. It's kind of unfortunate part. Everybody cares about money and not the consumer anymore, so that's how it is.
Money.
Who else?
So Tony and Tommy, either of you got
Tony,
an
you
answer?
can go first.
Tommy's still thinking. That's right.
This
Tommy.
is an easy
No,
one. For
I
me.
already got mine.
Right. I doubt it.
I'm gonna have to go with the Division.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Oh, fuck
Back when they showed the initial trailers of the Dark Zone and all this and that, the original release of the Division was so fucking
bad.
good until they decided to add Destiny bullshit, power level dog shit, set armor bullshit. They ruined the game.
Ruined everything, bro. As soon as I seen that, I was like, no, stop. Not
the Dark
again,
Zone was one of
bro.
the coolest concepts in games.
It
You
was.
go into a multiplayer game with literally zero load screen. It was basically
extraction. It was a little extraction zone put
it
into
literally
a
was
fucking-
basically like I wouldn't say it started extraction because Tarkov has been around for a while, but
yeah,
it basically brought that to like a
more mainstream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. Oh, dude, that's such a good dude. Oh, that was a good pick. The Division had so much potential. What they showed us got me so hyped. Just seeing bullet holes through the door and like the light coming through, and then that was nowhere in the game. And I was like, bro, why are you teasing us so hard and giving us this?
I got one
And,
answer
like,
for
it had
that.
so much potential.
Ubisoft.
Oh, what was it? Is it? I was going to say, does it start with an M? But I mean, it basically does. Ubisoft, you might as well say the answer is money, because
I mean,
just
yeah,
like EA,
same deal.
Activision, money. Oh boy, that was a good poll.
That was a good
good poll.
Tommy,
All right.
it looks like you've been holding on to something big, Tommy.
I hope so.
I mean, not really big, but I got 2 actually.
All right, another twofer.
Watch Dogs.
Yes,
I like that.
Fucking another good poll, bro. Good,
Yeah.
dude. We had some good polls.
I don't really remember too much about it. Like, the graphics was pretty decent. Storyline was
Mid. It did have hella
Yeah.
bugs.
It did.
yeah.
It was
The
pushed out too
concept,
early.
the concept is amazing.
Yes. And
Yeah.
they also showed us way more. They promised way more than we got.
You
It
know
was
what the
same as
problem
other games
was?
we mentioned.
Ubisoft.
Oh, it was
Ubisoft.
The problem, baby. I was just gonna say that, Tommy. If anybody else made that game other than Ubisoft, the game would have been a hit. Ubisoft, unfortunately, has a very bad track record.
I mean, talk about what was that?
They only make decent games like once every like 10, 15 games. You know, like every once in a while it'll be good, but it'll still have some bullshit.
Oh, Tommy just disappeared.
Yeah. No, I'm still here.
Oh, there he is.
Stupid X-Defiant that completely flopped.
Yep, that failed.
Oh, God. So I was gonna say, since me and Tommy both did too, Louis and Tony, you either got like a wild card up your sleeve.
Well, I still have to say my second one.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Oh
Tommy.
yeah, that's right. He said before they cash that in, let me cash mine and make this official.
So I'm taking this back like to the early 2000s.
All right, now I really want to hear it.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2.
Dragon Ball Z.
But
it was like the story, how they fucked up everything. It was based on like a board game or some shit like that. And they completely botched the storyline of Dragon Ball Z. It was like
they reconciled though.
It was a different story basically, and they totally cut out like half of the first half of Dragon Ball Z series.
But
and what?
Think about this new Dragon Ball game that just came out, bro. They just they reconciled all of that. They fixed it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying though, like in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2, like that was just like a really big thing because they decided to add, the fusion dance with Gotenks and I think it was Vegito with the Potaro earrings. Like, all right, cool, but other than that, Budokai 2, no.
Okay. All right, Tommy. All right, well then I'm gonna throw one more in. Yes, this is a wild card. This is an old school game, and I wish there was some version of this that still existed because multiplayer gaming is so big these days. And I feel like this would be such a banger for even just for us to play. And this might be dating me a little bit, but Xbox original Fusion Frenzy, if you guys remember, would be one of the most fire games to come back, bro. Like Fusion Frenzy,
been a game to release every single Xbox. The 360 they should have did a revamp, and the fucking one and the Series X they should have did all. That could have been 4 right there. They don't gotta pump it out like CODs, but just give us one for like the nostalgia. I would buy the fuck out of that.
Dude, that game. I don't know if I'm dating myself. I don't know if Tony and Tommy remember this game very much, but
see, that's why I asked if y'all had fucking wild cards because we've had such good answers. I was like, I gotta hear 2 more.
Dude, this one,
I'm not ready to end this topic yet.
To people that don't know, Fusion Frenzy was back then a local multiplayer game, up to 4 people,
split screen,
all split screen, and it was just a game where you and your friends would just like basically go at it in different game modes. There was a ball mode where you used to like bang each other off the level.
Fall Guys. It was like the original Fall Guys.
Pretty much, it was like Fall Guys, but like a much, I think, a better version,
higher quality.
And if we had a Fusion
guy. So
you may have not even had it, Tommy. This was so much fun. It was so enjoyable. The mini games were amazing. I could just imagine now with the online multiplayer aspect on Fusion Frenzy, dude. Oh my god!
You would have to keep split screen. I feel like it would still have to be split screen.
Oh, you would have to. You would have to.
Just for the nostalgia.
Dude, I could imagine an episode of me by accident playing Fusion Frenzy be so fire. But
my brother started his car and I thought it just thundered. I was like, was it supposed to storm tonight?
No, I think we're in a drought right now, unfortunately.
You want me to hit you on one, Lou?
You're what?
So we're in a drought in Florida right now, actually.
Yeah, we are. It rained a little bit yesterday.
But that's what's I can answer. Fusion Frenzy. So go ahead, Tony.
Maybe, I don't know. Tommy probably won't know this game. Rob might know this game. Louis definitely knows this game. And you want to go back to dated, all right? I know a little bit about this game. I didn't play through the whole game, obviously, because I was too young at the time. But a game that you played it a lot, Lou. And as soon as I say it, I think you're going to be mind blown.
Louis building
Cameo.
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 So Cameo, Rob, was a game where you played as a girl, and she had the ability to essentially turn into different animals or different types of beasts.
Dude, it was basically the original Ben 10, bro.
Yeah, it kind of was. It was. She could turn into like dragons and all these different types of animals that you would use to be able to get through the level. Yeah, there it is, right there, cameo. You would use those.
I think I saw that on the
things.
Microsoft Store back in the day.
Dude, if you
Before
look,
the
so if you
original
can play it on
Xbox.
Game Pass, play Cameo. It is a fun ass game. Even to this day, it's still a fun ass game.
Is it on Game Pass?
I think it's part of the.
I would not be surprised. That might be
the
where I
Rare
saw it.
thing. It's part of Rare's like package with all the Rare games.
Yeah, that's where I seen it. It's a Rare
I'm
game.
gonna have to play that.
No, that's a good pick though. Cameo is a good pick because that game was fun back in the day.
Was this also Xbox? Okay.
I think it was
Xbox
360.
got the best games. Come on, you already know that.
Tony, that was 360. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
I thought so. Rest in peace, Cameo. Bring it back.
I just remember watching you play it, and then I played it like a handful of times.
Dude,
That shit
Cameo
was
used to be
good.
so much fun. Well, you know what it was? It was one of those games that's strategic where you have to turn into a specific beast or animal to be able to get through that level. Like, and you have to change multiple times during that level to be able to get yourself through it. And it made you think like, how do I do this and stuff? Kind of like a puzzle game, but like an adventure puzzle slash
puzzle
whatever.
RPG.
Yeah, it was a sick game. But I could see why it died out because it was like single player. But dude, make that a multiplayer game. Give me like it
even if it's
style.
just like It Takes Two. There you go.
There it is.
Our heads were on the same.
That's what I'm saying. You do It Takes Two style with Cameo, game over. That shit's gonna take over. That would be a fantastic game.
Where you can each pick like one animal per level or something. So you got to pick the right one at the beginning.
It's pretty fire. But all right, so that's a good.
Those were good pulls.
Some really
that was
good
a great
pulls.
topic. That was a fantastic topic.
So
all right, are we ready to switch out topics?
Well, I think I have another question here about gaming. Hold on, unless Tommy has something else to say. What was that? Good. All right, so then I have a next question then, because we were kind of on a high there. I'm gonna bring us down a little bit now, but this will also help in the comments below. Please answer this question as well, because this one, a lot of people are gonna have different opinions. But in video game history, doesn't matter what game or what console, who was the biggest death in video games to you? Who hit you the worst? Like when you seen that happen in a video game, you cried or you just emotionally felt like, damn, like that got me. That one got me.
I think Tony wants to go first.
He's hyped for this.
The floor is yours.
I had an answer the minute you asked. Tommy, get ready for this shit, Tommy.
Uh-oh.
The Walking Dead Telltale series.
Yeah.
Lee.
Lee.
Dude, that's the worst. I cried for that bitch.
Really? What made you feel that way?
That was a tearjerker.
The way that he died?
So how did he die? I'm not familiar.
Yeah,
I know
only played
the
the first episode, technically speaking. Like
Okay,
the very
so-
first.
You guys are missing out. It's such a good game.
He's
All the
fucking
Telltale
sitting
games are
there,
great.
he's
So
fucking-
fill me and fill in the audience that may not know, because there might not be everybody that knows.
So if I remember correctly, this was a very long time ago that I played this, but I believe he got bit by a zombie.
Okay,
Sounds
about right.
And he's like sitting there laying there, and he fucking, oh shit, oh man, drawing a blank.
This man tried to reset.
Yeah, I'm drawing a
memory 'cause it
blank
hurt
too.
so
I
bad.
think I do remember getting bit by a zombie as well, but I think that's. But
Yeah,
I
I
do
feel like that
remember at
sounds
the
right.
time it was very like I was like, "Fuck, dude!" Like, damn, because they do a great job. It's a 5 series game, and you play through them all, and you build up this fucking like almost relationship with this
I figured it
character.
out.
Mhm.
And at the end, it's just like, damn, bro, like, fuck, for real.
So-
But what's the death?
What happened was I was right. He was bitten on the wrist by a walker while searching for Clementine.
That's right.
Due to the infection spreading, Lee instructs Clementine to either shoot him or leave him to turn, preventing
I
him
feel
from
like I
becoming
do
a walker.
remember this actually. I feel like it sounds familiar.
That shit was so. I was like, damn.
And do you get the choice at that point to kill him or not kill him? Is that how this works?
And that's when it switches off to the girl, and then the next
Yes,
game.
and then the
plays from
series
another
pretty much
perspective.
goes on.
So what
playing
if
as
you,
a
if you
girl.
don't kill
Dude, it's
him? He
fucking
just
good.
turns.
Yeah, he just turns.
Telltale, I'll tell you what, I always looked at those games and I was like, nah, fuck that, not for me. When the first one became free, I was hooked, dude. Every Telltale game that I got for free after that, or even the couple that I bought, I was never disappointed. Like even the one like
Wolf
the Wolf
Among
Among
Us?
Us, dude,
Yep.
I thought that was gonna be so stupid. I was like,
Dude,
this
that
is
game is sick
dumb.
as fuck.
Yeah, bro, I
so
played that
fucking
shit.
good, dude.
And I was like, this is fucking fire. Like, this is incredible. I had so much fun. And it's not a game that you can really think of like having fun in because it's just a story game. Like, realistically, it's more of a experience, but it's like watching TV but interactive, and that's what's fun about it.
Yeah.
Is it like a comic book style, like The Walking Dead was?
Kind of. Yeah. It's
bit.
exactly like that.
All
Same
their
art style.
games are pretty much the same
art style,
art
yeah.
style for the most
Yeah.
part.
Okay. All right. So we got Lee, Walking Dead.
I have an answer.
Go ahead.
I was originally going to go with either John Marston or Arthur Morgan, but then I thought, you know what? Instead of fighting over one of those two, there's one that I forgot about because I feel like there's trauma attached to it. But Kat from Halo Reach. So
Is that the blue?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
For anyone that doesn't know that death, same thing. You build up this relationship with this team, and halfway through the campaign, or more towards the end, you're going up this elevator in this war zone. You come through, and Kat, this character that you come to love, she's got one arm, one's mechanical. It's fucking badass. You're running through this hallway with her. She's explaining something. I forget what she's explaining. Mid conversation, all you see is right through her skull, and like it's graphic. You see the whole thing, and it plays out in real time, and like it's a realistic looking that like her body ragdolls, drops down to the floor, and everyone like stops, turns, sees, and then it shows the camera where the hole in the roof was, where the jackals with snipers are sitting, and I was like. I didn't even think it like it, I felt like it was a real death, you know. Like
the whole ending to that game was fucking crazy. That
was, dude, the way it unraveled, bro. That campaign will always be one of my probably top 3 campaigns of all time. Great story.
That is great. Halo Reach was fantastic too. That was such a good game. Phenomenal. Such a good game. All right.
Fun fact: only Halo game I hit max level in multiplayer.
Halo Reach.
That was the wait. You reached max level in Halo Reach,
dude. I played the fuck out of Halo Reach.
Dude, same here, dude. When I reached Inheritor, bro, it was like at the time, it was my proudest fucking achievement. I was like, yes, I fucking did it, dude. That probably took me like, I want to say like probably 2 years at least.
Yeah, Lo, I used to play that game with
like 2 years, but
I remember
Michael Nardi.
Oh,
every day.
Shout out Nardi.
Nardi, shout out Yakum.
I could spend a whole episode talking about Halo Reach, but we won't do that to you. All right, who's next?
All right, I'll go next. This one's a little bit of a curveball, but for some people, I mean, a lot of people probably may agree with this one. Luna, Freya, Nox, Florence from Final Fantasy 15. And you guys, unless you play Final Fantasy, you might not. Tony, you might know this one, but this was she is essentially the person you're trying to help or save the entire video game from start to end. It's all about this girl. And
Tommy do it.
I think Tommy knows what I'm talking about. And her death, dude, hit so hard on so many levels. First off, it's a very long video game. Final Fantasy 15 was extremely long. So talk about building character.
10 minutes long. Just the death scene alone.
Yeah, dude, the death scene was intense. It was a lot, and there was a lot of flashbacks in the scene, and it showed how Noctis, which was the gentleman that was trying to save her, the main character of the game, essentially the love interest, because they
Noctis
knew each
was
other.
kind of a bozo, bro.
He tried his best.
He does look like a bozo. Not
yeah, he was kind of a bozo.
But Luna Freya, on the other hand, man, she was such a perfect person, and she brought Noctis up through his childhood and made him feel like he could be the guy that he ended up being, and so on. But dude, she was such a good person that she essentially sacrificed herself at the end to save Noctis from being killed by the main boss. And I'm telling you, her death scene, man, it hit you so hard because that game's super long, and you build this crazy relationship with her.
I know,
dude, the game's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably stopped maybe a mission or two after because I was like, you know what, like why?
Like, what's the point, right? What's the point after that? Because like you want her to be alive so bad, and it happens, and it hits you so hard. And dude, like her death scene, of course it's Final Fantasy style. They make it so serious, and basically her body falls, and you see her soul just released from her body, and go into the abyss, essentially the heavens. And at the end of the game, they have essentially Noctis and her sitting together on this throne, just symbolizing like they're still together after everything was said and done. But dude, that one hit a lot of people. I remember when that first happened, people were freaking the hell out about that ending. Like
I bet.
it was a really tough one. That was like it's one of my favorite games ever, and that death, man, it killed me. Absolutely killed me. But yeah, go ahead, Tommy. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you with that one. I didn't think you would know that one so well, Tommy.
I'll be right back. I gotta go do something. I gotta help my brother with something. Tommy, give your answer and fill me in when I get back, and we'll cut the part where you fill me in.
Yeah, of course. There's like two. I'm gonna have to go with, for the Call of Duty fans, I'm gonna have to go with Soap.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, I wasn't, which is crazy because I don't normally get like sad, but I do, and I was a little bit late to the Modern Warfare.
Soap?
Yeah.
Soap.
Motherfucker.
Soap.
Yeah.
You think that's the worst one in Call of Duty?
Well, one of them, because you basically play him right,
Buddy.
as in Modern Warfare 2.
Fuck you. Ghost.
I rest my case.
That's hot take. All right.
Hot take.
Screw Ghost.
That's one of the biggest fucking scenes in
I'm
Call
glad.
of Duty
I'm glad
history.
Fope went down. Go ahead, Tommy.
Fope.
Continue, Tommy. So Soap, or I'm sorry, yeah, Soap and who else?
Arthur Morgan.
Oh,
So you're okay. So you're on the same page as Rob, basically.
Yeah.
We knew that was coming.
Nope, not even that.
Fuck you.
Because again, you're literally playing as one dude, and yeah. Well, no, I was low honor, so Michael shot me in the face. So and
I
the
also
second
got
that
shot in the
happened,
face.
the second that happened, my jaw legit dropped. I was like,
Yeah, but then they let you play as the better character anyway. So
I mean, I guess.
Drop a comment.
It's definitely the better character.
Who's a better character? Drop in the comment section.
I guess. I mean, that's for more nostalgia.
Is it nostalgia? I mean, it's not that old. Red Dead Redemption. I mean, it's it's old, but
I mean, the first one was the Red Dead Redemption 1 was made in like 2009, right? Ish.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
And then the second one came out in 2018.
Tommy said, "What the hell did you say?"
Tommy said Soap from Call of Duty.
Oh, good one.
And Arthur Morgan, which we knew that was coming.
Yeah,
Somebody had to say it, I guess.
I'm glad he did say it because I was upset that I had to give that one up, but I at least gave it as an honorable mention, so I'm glad you revisited that.
Tommy brought it back up. So
Arthur Morgan hit, dude. But it makes
I
sense.
was low honor because I got shot in the face, so
shot in the yeah, that's not a great way to go out. I mean,
but my jaw dropped. Like I think that was probably the first death that made my jaw drop. So that's probably the most sad.
To be fair, I knew it was coming because of the TB.
Oh yeah, of course. But
Cat. That's why I chose Cat, because Cat was so. I don't think I usually don't get caught off guard like by deaths like that, and the way they did it in Halo Reach, I was just like, bro, she didn't even finish her fucking sentence. Let her finish her sentence. I was so upset, bro. Like, I was just like, how can you kill off one of the best characters? Then I realized, it's part of the plan. They're killing everybody off. They even
kill you.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. All right,
to be fair.
I think that's it for that. I mean, there's obviously some wild deaths, but I mean, it's just video gaming for you. Unfortunately, they build these characters up and they say, "Yeah, see you later." They just take them away from you like that. So, I guess that's that one. I had other questions, unless anybody else has one before I jump into another one. I don't know if anybody else has anything.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
All right. I got some stuff then. Video games, I always have plenty of things because I feel like video games are.
Just like in a regular, if I think of something in a conversation, because like that's usually what I'll think about it. Just like, segue off, but.
All right, so then here, Tony, I know, I think I mentioned this one earlier, like we were just talking about gaming and stuff, but I mentioned this to Tony, and I know he's going to have a wild answer for this, but in video games, if rage quitting burn calories. Which game would make you fit? What would have you ripped? What games just would burn so many calories? Tony, I know you have something. You were telling me earlier you had real good answers for this.
Any game developed by From Software, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, anything, you name it. The amount of times I've smashed the fucking controller against my head, I probably have brain damage. Yeah, I would be literally so fucking skinny I would wither away.
It's bones, literal bones. You would look like your character
From Software, but
in the
holy
game.
Fuck, are those games hard?
Now, now we're just talking about the amount of like the difficulty of it, I guess. How hard the game is to play.
It is the hardest games you'll ever play. So
I have several.
Yeah,
but I know which one I'm gonna go with because I completely stopped playing this game. Like I refuse to even touch it again. Competitive Rocket League. You've ever gotten into competitive Rocket League and you realistically any game competitively, but you get into competitive gaming and once you start to get up there in the ranks and you start to really play with some good people, you realize you're not the best. It really starts to fuck you up. It crushes your ego, and that's that. Right? Oh yeah, Overwatch. Fucking.
I thought I was so good at that game.
Dude, every game I think I'm so good at, I get in a comp and then realize I'm not even like, I would never stand a chance. But realistically, like the comp versus the esports comp are two different things. Like realistically, the top ranked players in comp aren't the top ranked players in esport comp.
Yeah, completely different groups. But no, I agree. Anything comp is blood boiling.
I got a little story about comp while we're still on that.
Yeah, what's up?
Let's hear it.
So I used to play Overwatch a lot. Okay. Pretty much 8 hours a day when I could.
Feed, touch grass.
Oh, yeah.
Touch grass.
I was just in school at this time. So I go ahead. I was actually top 500 for like 2 seasons. Top 500 in the beginning and slowly started getting like Grandmaster, Platinum, Diamond, whatever else. So I was actually really fucking good. I signed up with a team that I used to play with all the time it was like a local tournament, whatever it was. You got to sign up and then whoever was in like the top 10 would go to LAN. So the first team that I was pit up against in the bracket for Overwatch, this tournament, was Team Liquid. Team Liquid is like, I mean, I don't know if you know any of them, any of you guys.
Well, I don't know what Team Liquid is now, but I know I've known of Team Liquid for a little bit.
So I guess they have an Overwatch Team Liquid team. So we go ahead and I've never lost a game of Overwatch so fast. I'll just say that. Immediately
made you wake up and realize you were actually pretty ass at the game.
So you know what? Fuck this game. Fuck this game. I'm going to Roblox.
And then they released Overwatch 2 and shit on the whole game.
Yeah, well, that's another story.
I think I played Overwatch 2 like once and was like, what the fuck is this?
It's trash.
All right, boys. I'm gonna throw a wild card at you guys, but this one I can tell you right now how many times I've either broken the controller or pieces that go with the controller. But any game like Rock Band or Guitar Hero, let me tell you, boys, Rock Band and Guitar Hero, when I first started playing, dude, you get so into it, and then you miss a fucking note, and then all of a sudden the whole thing ends, and you're 2 seconds away from finishing that song, and maybe the guitar gets bent over your knee at that point, or the drumstick gets thrown at the wall. You know, you never know what happens. But guitar, dude, when I first started playing guitar, I mean, I got better at it, but when I first started playing, I can't even tell you how many times I broke the arm or the neck of that guitar straight off that controller. Dude, it went over the knee numerous times. And when I was playing Rock Band with the drums, man, those drumsticks, I can't tell you how many times I bounced it off the pad into a wall from just how pissed I was. Dude, and it's like the worst feeling because it's like, oh, you're doing so well. Oh, yeah, you're hitting all these combos. And then
Bro, even just playing real guitar, like when you're trying to master a riff or a part of a song or something, and you really can't fucking muscle past it, it's like the same level of nerve wracking. Sometimes it's
so
just like
bad.
It's like, bro, I'm right there. Why can't my fingers just do it? Just do it. You know, it's
let me play freaking, Through the Fire Flames on easy mode and get through it. I can't even get through easy mode for Christ's sakes half the time. And dude, that game killed me, man, because I was actually sweating. So not even just rage sweating, I was sweating, like really burning calories. So I guess it did exactly what the question entitles plus more. So yeah, Rock Band or Guitar Hero. Bring it back too, please. Bring Guitar Hero.
Yes,
Rock Band
bro.
back, dude.
Like make it great again.
Bring it back.
The last
man.
Guitar Hero, I bought that Guitar Hero and the guitar off Facebook Marketplace. I didn't spend full price for that dumb shit. But like I played it. I finally got used to the buttons, kinda. And it was fun. It was okay, but like, dude, just bring it back. Just bring back regular ass Guitar Hero. I don't even care if they decide to use that guitar again, but like, do something better. Like, try to. I don't know. I don't even know what they could do to make that game better. I don't even
know. All we know is the slogan, 2026 slogan, make Guitar Hero great again. All right. And we're not no MAGA hat. It's going to be MGH. What is it? MGH, make Guitar Hero. MGHG. Okay. Hey. Make Guitar Hero great again. Let's do it. So, Tommy, what do you have for us? It's gotta be something good.
Tommy's like, actually, I don't have anything. Next.
No, I mean,
I actually don't play video games. Thank you.
This was, again, back in the early 2000s, going, again, Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 1. And there was the final boss fight. It was King Gohan with half a life left, going against Perfect Cell, like max level. I probably died about maybe 20, 30 times, and I almost fucking threw the controller. And it was wired too, with PlayStation 2. So that controller would have been thrown with the PS2 out the fucking window.
And for anyone that doesn't know Tommy, I don't think you know how much of a statement that is. Tommy is the guy. I can't imagine Tommy raging at a video game enough to throw anything. So the fact that he says he physically almost threw a wire control, I know that pissed him off.
Wire controller, and it bounces off and hits you back in the head again.
That's trauma. That's trauma.
And it was like a little mini or like a little side story, technically speaking. You play as fucking Piccolo, charging up for the special beam cannon. I fucking got blisters on my hands because you had to roll the analog stick to a certain point at a certain amount of time. And I literally had fucking blisters on my hand. My mom looked at my hand one day and she was like, "What'd you do to your hand?" I'm like, "Video games." She was like, "Well, don't do it anymore."
Yeah, no. All right. So
I have something to actually piggyback off of that.
What's that?
Yeah.
So we're talking about, what we just talked about.
What did we just talk about?
Yeah, what did we talk about? I forget.
Tony's like,
I don't know.
He's about to rage quit that question we just asked.
No. So we're talking about that, okay?
Talking about what? Rage quitting?
Rage quitting.
Rage quitting. Yeah, we're talking about rage quitting.
Yeah, go ahead.
What boss in any video game made you rage quit?
We
already kind of have Tommy's answer for this, but that's kind of why I went off on that one.
Ooh.
God, dude. That's a really, really, really tough one. Shit. I was not prepared for this one.
I can start if you'd like. What you think.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
One game that I really enjoyed. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but I still played it almost through. Still haven't beat the game because of the boss, but Kingdom Hearts 3, the final boss in Kingdom Hearts 3 is so fucking hard that I have not played the game because I couldn't beat him, and I've never beat the game.
I did actually beat it, but it took me a long time to do it.
Couldn't do it.
It took me a mighty long time to finish. That was a tough.
Absolutely. The fact that he has like 700 fucking phases and you can't regen your health.
Nope. Yep. Same health the entire time. Or you have to try to find health around the map, which is borderline impossible.
I have my answer.
Hit it.
This goes back to Destiny. Whenever a new raid came out, me and my raid team would always try to do it first. So like we were always right there, had no answers to the questions that everyone was asking. So any raid boss from Destiny at launch. So the first one is, I forget his name. I think it's Atheon or something. What was does anyone remember the first
from Vault of Glass?
Vault of Glass, yeah. The Vault of Glass boss, the very first one. We were good timing, but we had no answers. We had no idea how to beat this guy. And bro, it was so rage inducing. The only thing keeping me from quitting was just the fact that it was like we were so close and I was not giving up on this. And our whole group was there. Like we did lose some people. It was a shit show, but like
you want to know who pissed me off?
Huh?
I don't know if you played this one or not, by Callus.
Callus. Which one was that from?
That's what expansion?
Was it from
was
1
that?
or 2? It was from 2, right?
I'm pretty sure it was 2. Yeah, I don't remember. Let me see.
I don't know if I did any raids in 2. I might have done 1 or 2.
Well, while Tony's looking that up, I'll
was
jump in. Oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Destiny 2 Lightfall, right?
Lightfall. If I played any of that's probably when I would have played.
It was
so I might have.
ridiculous. The amount of stuff that you had to do. His boss fight wasn't terrible, but the steps that you had to do to get there were fucking ridiculous. There was a whole gauntlet of things that you had to complete, different challenges, and then
I think I did.
It was just so much. Right, and then honorable mention. I mean, I fucking hated Crota as well, but
oh my god, Crota was a bitch.
I
hated because that was the same thing. Tried doing that one day one, bro. Our raid group was always so fucking close. We were always so close. I forget which one exactly. I think it was the first or second expansion of Destiny 1. We were almost first. I think we officially came in like 6th or something. Like when we were counting at least from the registered times. I don't think we were registered either technically. But either way, we were close. I forget where the fuck I was going with that, but yeah.
Fun fact though, Crota was right on my first Gallarhorn, so can't complain.
I think I got my first Gallarhorn before the first raid even came out, before Vault of Glass even came out. I remember I think Gallarhorn is my first exotic actually, and I was so happy because I realized how hard it was for everyone. Like that was probably the rarest exotic for the longest time.
Oh,
everybody
absolutely.
wanted it, and nobody was getting it. And I was like, dude, I didn't realize how fucking lucky I was that this was just an exotic engram that just dropped out of I think it dropped from something stupid too. It wasn't even like it was some big boss or anything crazy. Like
I've seen people get Gallarhorns in Crucible. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, I did see that a lot, but and it was so good, and they nerfed it, and it was still good, but it wasn't. Like, dude, Gallarhorn at launch. Oh shit.
Gotcha. That was the Crota killer.
It was the everything, dude. That thing worked so fucking well. They had to make bosses around Gallarhorn. Like they had to make bosses that would withstand Gallarhorn so that you couldn't just cheese with Gallarhorn.
Yep.
Good times. I missed that. See, that's why I wish they did better. Because I would still probably play Destiny to this day. If Destiny 2 never came out, if they just kept doing expansions and making it a 10-year-long fucking project like they said they would.
Okay. All right. Well, for the people that know, I have no clue what they're talking about, but I'm glad they got their Gallarhorns and whatever they're talking about.
Gallarhorns and their Croters.
And their Croters.
That's how I felt when Tommy started talking about
the Goobies and Goobers and shit. But all right. So then we already know Tommy's answer. Tommy already made his very clear. For me, and this is again, I can't even say it's going to date me because this came out before I was even born, but this was something I played a little while, obviously way after I was born, and a lot of people are going to agree with this one again, but Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, arguably the hardest boss in gaming history. I don't care who you're talking about, Gallarhorn, this, that, Mike Tyson, the OG earbiter himself, is one of the hardest bosses in gaming history. I mean, he went down in the 1986 NES game, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. He went down as the hardest and most legendary boss in gaming history.
And I looked that up while we were ranting about our fucking Gallarhorn.
No, I could tell you right now, bro. Like I remember playing it. On
no. I mean, you looked up the stat that he was.
Oh, I had to because I remember it was really bad. I remember playing it, and I just remember how upsetting it was because first off, you're playing on this old ass console. Controllers are already hard enough to work.
I know that reference is because my cousin had like all the NES fucking consoles, and he had a NES or not NES, the Nintendo consoles, and he had a NES, and I would fucking play it, have to blow out the cartridges and everything, and that was one of his favorite games, so I played it. And getting to Mike Tyson
was just one of those games that like there's raging, and then there's like almost wanting to like murder yourself. Like that's how hard Mike Tyson was. Like he was so difficult, and he made you feel like you couldn't do anything when you played against Mike Tyson. It was just, oh my god, bro. Like I love Mike Tyson, but I hate him so bad for that game. I know it's not his fault.
Well,
but
you love Mike Tyson, but you would hate fighting Mike Tyson. Is all
I would die within seconds,
as any sane man would say.
Yeah. So
Jake Paul.
Well, Jake Paul's not a real fighter anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a fake fighter.
That was rigged.
Shout out Jake
Hardest
Paul.
boss for Logan Paul, Japan.
All right, we're waiting for one more answer. Right?
You like that one?
I think. Well, Tommy already answered.
Tommy answered. Did Tony answer?
I think Tony already answered.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
I pretty much wraps that one up. But yeah, I think I was just taking a look. I think we're actually really up on time right now. Actually, it's crazy enough. We ate through time fast.
That's fine. This one was good. I feel like this is one of those ones where like it might be on the longer side, but it's not necessarily a bad thing because like
no. There's a lot of good information for video games. And like I said, in the comments
yeah, it's
below,
like if you're into video games, which I'm sure a lot of our viewers are,
I would hope
you're
so.
gonna watch this whole thing. But if you made it this far, how you doing?
Yeah, if you made it this far,
comment, let us know.
If you made it this far in the video, write the word potato head in the comment section below. Then we know you really watched it until the end. So, but again, also comment your favorite video games, your hardest bosses, and like what game really pissed you off to the edge where you just maybe you wanted to jump off Niagara Falls or something like that. So just drop it in the comments.
Questions along with us. We should start doing that as segments. Like as we ask the question for us, list your answers. Like if we ask 4 questions an episode, do 1, 2, 3,
drop
4,
a
and
comment.
then your answer. Because that'd be awesome to see what you guys.
We
think.
always read your comments, everybody. So especially being such a small channel, still we love reading comments. So
and
please.
there's freaking 5 of us. So like,
Well, I'm glad that you brought up wrapping this up because I actually just got word from Captain.
Captain.
What's his name?
Marshall?
Captain Marshall. Captain Marshall actually just gave me some intel that Tommy is very short on time before he's executed.
No. We saved Tommy already.
Yeah,
he's in the FBI.
No. Oh wait, that's right. No, I'm sorry. That's right. Yeah, he's in the he's being investigated.
What are you? So maybe
he's
you
with FBI.
Yeah, plus they were looking for Jake Gyllenhaal and Mr. Beast.
That's right. No, yeah, he's with the FBI.
So you might want to check your text because if somebody texted you that's not Captain Marshall. So somebody else might be impersonating him. I'm not sure who sent you that, but you might want to double check.
He said, "Sorry, this is timestamped from 2 weeks ago."
This is Cash Patel.
No, not Cash Patel. No, it's not Cash
This is Cash.
All right. Well, look, shout out Cash Patel, but
shout out, you're a liar. You're going to jail.
Unfortunately, we are out of time. So again, we love to read your comments, but of course, Rob, like always.
Until next time, thanks for watching the worst podcast on the internet. Muted by accident. Have a great rest of your day.